What's going on? I'm the Kid Gowie here with the game day to bring you the hot topic of the week. This week's hot topic are the rumors of Damian Lillard potentially becoming the Golden State Warrior. Throughout the NBA playoffs, there has been a lot of trade rumors, most of which have been based around the star point guard of the Portland Trail Blazers, Damian Lillard. In recent news, things have gotten a bit more interesting as the Golden State Warriors said that they've internally discussed making a trade for Dame. Now, I'm gonna be the first person to admit, after watching this team dominate for so long, I'm not thrilled at the idea of them adding another superstar to their core. I think I can speak for everyone when I say we've been tortured enough.
Hey, Thompson, yeah. Splash Brothers, yeah.
But setting my personal bias aside, I do think this could be an interesting trade for both parties. Starting with the Warriors, adding another superstar to your backcourt who can damn near go shot for shot with Steph Curry is basically a no-brainer. We don't really have to dissect that. Dame is a quality playmaker, and you're putting him on a team with a Steph Curry and Klay Thompson who are outstanding without the ball. So, yeah. Now, the real question is, why would this be a good trade for the Portland Trail Blazers? Well, first, we have to take a look at what's being offered. It's been rumored that the Warriors are looking to trade James Wiseman, Andrew Wiggins, and their pair of first-round draft picks in the 2021 NBA Draft. Now, right off the bat, this looks like an uneven trade. Rightfully so, because Dame is a superstar, generational talent. There's not going to be anything that you can get offered that's going to equate to his value. But hypothetically, if the Blazers were to accept this trade and somehow convince everybody on their roster to not leave,
it's about time for you to come back.
Keep your day job, baby. We need you back.
Don't let that worry you.
I personally feel this trade could keep them from blowing the team up and having to rebuild. Now, hear me out. Once again, I have to reiterate, Damian Lillard is a generational talent, so his absence is going to hurt the team no matter what. But that doesn't mean that the Blazers still can't find success without him. Even though the Blazers were second overall in offensive rating this season, they were terrible on defense. Like garbage. Even with their defensive woes, they managed to make the playoffs and give teams a run for their money. So when you hear the names James Wiseman and Andrew Wiggins, they may not jump off paper because you're so used to offensive scoring. But what you're getting in return is the defense that you need. Wiseman is only 20 years old and has the potential to be one of the most elite shot blockers in the league. Not only that, give him a few years, and he may be able to stretch the floor with the best of them. Receiving him in the trade will give the Blazers both size and versatility down low. Same applies with Andrew Wiggins. He's coming off one of his best defensive seasons of his career. Even if you don't trust his scoring ability, he does produce in the area that you need most. Which brings me to the most interesting part, and that's the draft picks. If this trade were to happen, the Blazers would walk away with the 7th overall pick and the 14th overall pick. With these draft picks, the Blazers find themselves in a pretty interesting situation. They could pair those picks to get an earlier pick in the draft, or they could take their chances of drafting somebody like a Davion Mitchell at number 7. Now, once again, Davion Mitchell is not Damian Lillard. He's not going to replace a generational talent. I don't know how many times I gotta say this, but the one thing that Davion Mitchell brings that Damian Lillard did not is high-powered defense. Over these past 2 seasons, the Blazers have been getting by outscoring teams. Well, now you add a guy who doesn't only score the ball, but he also loves to defend. During his final season at Baylor, Davion showed us his efficiency, his playmaking ability, and his defensive versatility. So in my personal opinion, you can't find a better replacement than somebody who shows effort on both sides of the floor. But what if the Blazers don't want a rookie point guard running their team? That's cool, and it's understandable. You want something a bit more seasoned. You could always take one of those draft picks, call a team like the Charlotte Hornets with a crowded backcourt, and get yourself a guy like Terry Rozier. Somebody who has playoff experience and also has shown effort on both sides of the floor. Now remember, this is all hypothetical. We obviously know the goal is to keep Dame Lillard. But I'm just saying, if they were to shop him around, that would be the best trade because it will put them in a position to where they don't have to completely blow up the roster.